All right, welcome to this lesson on constructing perpendicular bisectors. You're gonna need one of these, a compass, and one of these, a ruler. All right, so before we construct a perpendicular bisector, we should probably know what a perpendicular bisector is. And a perpendicular bisector simply is a line that is a perpendicular bisector. I know, you're thinking that doesn't help much, but basically it's this. Well, first, it's a line. So let's say I drew this line. All right, see what I just did here? It creates a 90-degree angle, all right? And it cuts this line in half, all right? So it's a line, this is a perpendicular bisector, it creates a 90-degree angle, as you see here, and it cut the line in half. So it's perpendicular, and it bisects it. What? So how do you draw a perpendicular bisector? Well, let's get into that. So for this one, we're gonna draw a perpendicular bisector of line AB, and after that, we're gonna mark all 90-degree angles in congruent segments. So this is how you do it. It's very simple. It takes 3 steps. Step 1 is you take your compass and you put it on the end point. So we're gonna start with endpoint A. See, we're gonna put the metal tip there. And you're gonna open it a little more than halfway, okay? Anywhere that's more than halfway of the line, all right? You just eyeball it. So you see here, I'm more than halfway. And what you're gonna do is, remember, it's easier to spin the paper. You're just gonna draw a semicircle, all right? Just gonna draw ourselves a semicircle. All right, and you keep going, boom. Now you're thinking, not a great job. You're right, but you can't see this, but I have like 2 sticks here holding up my camera, so it's really not as easy. So that's step 1, you draw your semicircle, all right? You go about halfway around. Now you take your metal point and you bring it to the other point, all right? And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you open it to a little bit more than half, and you draw another half circle, okay? Just like so. All right, boom. Once you've done that, you take your ruler. So that's the first 2 steps. You should have this like fish looking thing. And all you have to do now is you take your ruler and you're gonna connect these 2 points of intersection. So you're gonna connect this point where they intersect and this point where they intersect, like so. Boom. All right. And you've just created a perpendicular bisector. So this is a 90-degree angle. These are all 90-degree angles. And what you also done is these 2 are congruent. And believe it or not, these are congruent. Got it? So that's a perpendicular bisector. I'll try it one more time with you, okay? 3 steps. All right, then you gotta do the back on your own. So we're gonna draw a perpendicular bisector of WZ. So once again, I'm gonna take my compass, okay, put it at W, all right? I'm gonna open a little more than half. I'm gonna draw a semicircle, okay? So do it with me, okay? Beautiful, much better than the last one. Then you take your compass, you lift it up, you're gonna switch it to the other endpoint, right here. You're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna open up to a little more than half, all right? It's gonna stay the same actually. And what you're gonna do is like so, all right? You have these 2 points of intersection, okay? You take out a ruler, and this time I'm just gonna do it in pencil, all right? And you connect those 2 lines, all right? Draw your arrows and mark your 90-degree angle. And we know that right here, it's congruent to this because it bisects, and we also know that this and this are congruent, all right? And that is how you draw a perpendicular bisector. Boom, lesson 1 done. Do the next 3 by yourselves. Good luck.